Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. BlastBoxx TV on the mic right now. Officialdregs speaking. I'm just doing this quick video because it's been like a day or two. I'm late on it, but it's fine with me. Microsoft in this point, Xbox gaming division, what you want to call it, recently bought Activision Blizzard for 68 point whatever billion dollars. I said 7 because it's a lot better number than that. And pretty much it's like a shockwave through the industry because I honestly went to bed, woke up, and I didn't expect this to happen. And a few other YouTubers I follow, give him a shout out, Legacy Killer HD or Michael. He's the one that broke this because I saw this on his Twitter feed and stuff like that. And I was like, no, this has to be fake. By this and research started that, yeah, it's legit. And this is a big win for Microsoft. And honestly, a major loss for Sony. If some of these known franchises with Activision Blizzard are locked to the Windows, exclusive to Windows platforms, so like Xbox and the PC, stuff like that. But I brought down pretty much the big spenders, the big franchises that the Activision Blizzard have in the order that they are is Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Crash Bandicoot, Diablo, Guitar Hero, Hearthstone, Overwatch, Space Landers, Spyro, StarCraft, Tony Hawk, and Warcraft. All it's like 12, but I saw some other sites that said it has to be at least, I think, a dozen more franchises. But some of those are like old or just dead, and you haven't done anything with them. Sorry, I got a little bit of cold, but yeah, still. If some of those games are locked to the Xbox, no, the Windows exclusive platforms, then that's a big loss for Sony because Sony won't have some of those games that make a lot of money for them, like what was it, Overwatch. That's a big one right there. I'm trying to think of it. Call of Duty. That's like the number one thing for Sony because it's not on it's on Xbox, but it's not as popular, and it's definitely not popular on the PC. It's only popular on the PlayStation consoles and stuff like this. So this is a big win for Xbox, but this also means they get rid of Bobby Kotick with a I think it's like $250 million severance package, which some people like myself saying that's way too much for him. But at the same time, that's a lesser of two evils. Give him all that money, then so he can leave and to never come back because he's really done more damage to the company than anything else, and that's why Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard so cheaply because his antics and how they're affecting the stock market. So this means all those 12 games, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, will be on Xbox Game Pass day one or wherever it is, and that helps bolster their stuff. Some people saying this is monopoly, but I'm in the middle. I think we still got enough publishers out there. Granted, some of them not as big as Activision Blizzard. Some of them are not big as ZeniMax and stuff like that. But they're still out there. It's just you got to find them, and they're like in the middle tier. Not too small, but not like a giant that people know about. So stuff like that. This is a big win for them because for the longest time, everybody was like getting mad at Xbox for making fun of them. Hey, you don't got games in your system. You don't got this. You don't got that. Now people are going out complaining, saying this is illegal. Sony needs to buy stuff. but Sony can't do anything because Sony doesn't have that much money or leverage like Microsoft. And the amount of money that Microsoft spent on Activision, that's how much money Sony is worth. So it really wouldn't look good regardless, because Sony doesn't try to get big names. It's stuck with their own stuff. So that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. This is the big power move. I call it the big boy move. And it's just gonna get bad from here, man. It's gonna go through the courts and stuff, make sure it's not monopoly. Then it should be ready by, I guess, in the physical year, I think 2023, like next year, something like that. But it is what it is. This is a big win for the people in Activision who are tired of Bobby Kotick and all his boys, and his boys were getting removed as well. So enjoy the video, enjoy the news, celebrate with some friends, do what you gotta do. This is BlastBoxx speaking. Just remember one thing: stay out of the blast race, might just get burned. Welcome back to the video, boys and girls. This is BlastBoxx TV, Officialdregs on the mic. I wanna do a funny little video right now that I wanted to cover for like a few days up to a few weeks. Reportedly, there are subtle rumbles in AEW roster of people losing their spot, quote unquote, and people are worried about this spot due to all the quick signings and stupid signings of Tony Khan to AEW, and pushing away some of the originals out of the way for more popular, more well-known brand wrestlers. And while that's a good idea, it's also a bad idea to just use wrestlers you sign from the competition instead of developing and pushing your own homegrown talent, quote unquote, your own talent that are relatively unknown, that you help propagate, help build up their brand through your own booking. Tony Khan is going down the road that WCW went down, and TNA for I think around 2010 area. That's what they did. Granted, they did have some WWE talent before Hogan and Bischoff, but they were not the focal point. They also was complementary to the TNA brand. So it wasn't like, oh, they just signed WWE guys, blah blah blah. No, those WWE guys actually added to the product and helped the homegrown talent. Whereas with AEW, it's more of buy talent from other companies that people already know about, and then just put them on TV, whereas your talent is sitting in catering. Or I think from some reports saying that some of those wrestlers are at home and Tony's not doing anything with them. So when Eric Bischoff says that Tony Khan is wasting money by having people essentially sitting at home because he got them, I guess, exclusive deals or something, he's actually wasting money that way, because I'm not going to send somebody that I paid $50,000 to just sit at home. Even if it's $5,000, no, I'm gonna have you on the show somewhere, somehow. If I have to do something with WWE did with 205 Life, whereas you because I don't know the programming for AEW Dynamite or Rampage or whatever, but for Dynamite, if I want to put people on Dynamite, I will have I guess something similar to the AEW Dark, whereas for Dynamite, I will have on YouTube about 4, maybe 5 dark matches that people can watch on YouTube that don't air on Dynamite. So those people that are sitting at home can actually, quote unquote, be on Dynamite, but not be on Dynamite at the same time, or put them on Rampage exclusively. Not like it's a main event or a lesser brand, just put them on Rampage so they can wrestle and do their thing. I don't know about what elevation is, but it sounds stupid. Yeah, at this point, AEW needs to show Rampage and Dynamite, and even in that stretching it. So I'm not sorry about these wrestlers. Wrestlers in these deals, because just like I said with WWE, you need to read the room. You need to look at the roster before you sign these contracts. And then when you get into these companies, you're sitting and catering because you don't have a spot. It's not hard, people, to understand that you need to evaluate the talent, evaluate the company, and put yourself where are you in that company. Realistically, you cannot say, oh, I think I can be a future world champion. Well, if you just started out or you don't have that big of a buzz, you're not going to get in that championship, that top belt contention. You're going to be in the mid card. So you need to do something to propagate, to build up your own brand. Don't go AEW thinking that's going to be the end all be all, because just like WWE, those contracts are not guaranteed. And at the same time, there's more politicking going on in AEW than there is WWE right now, because of all the young guys who want to hold their spot and don't want to give it up for anybody else. Like the Young Bucks, like the Codys and stuff like that. So if you don't want to listen to me, that's cool. I don't care. I'm just giving my value opinion. Sometimes you might not like it, might love it. Who cares? So this is BlastBoxx. This is BlastBoxx TV. But on YouTube is BlastBoxx Production, because my else got the other name. So yeah, whatever. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Just be civil. Don't be like an asshole. I do have a filter on my comments, so people can't come in this filtering with bots and stuff, or just coming in with offensive language and stuff like that. Because I might just curse in here, but I'm not going to go all the way and say some other things that shall not be said. So BlastBoxx TV, stay out blessed with it. Might just get burned.